So I had to stop shooting for my Alien Earth season finale. Full review, by the way, for this. Anyway, so hey everybody! In case you could tell, I'm Richard Coverage Reviews for starters, and that PlayStation State of Play did a very big announcement that has been a couple of years delayed, more or less. So, before we get to those said, inside baseball delays, let's get to the most obvious cool thing that came out of the whole, showcase. More importantly, we have a 20th anniversary, God of War controller for those who are still playing Valhalla like myself, or pushed it because of a lot of, scheduling problems life-wise. I will finish that game. Heard it was awesome. Still think it's awesome. Great. Solos, the Timur Hussein, I think roguelike from the creators of Returnal. That looks awesome. The 5 minute gameplay looks pretty cool. Trailer's probably right up by now. Oh, and a Marvel game that I've been waiting since 2022 for. Wolverine. Long dumb story short, Insomniac finally came out with not a release date, but we got a release window of potentially fall of next year, which is really hopeful, if anything else. Getting to those delays, very early on in its development, a lot of the gameplay got leaked early on. Some gameplay loops of like the combat and everything around it. I don't know if the leaks are 100% the same as it is for this trailer that just finally dropped as of today after the state of the play that I just finished watching the stream for. Kind of funnies, Gamescast are probably all over it, so in advance, cards there just in case they talk more in depth about of the leaks in general. So, my overall thoughts of the footage, it looks great. Tokyo Game Show also is happening as of this weekend, so if there's any new details of Resident Evil 9, I will be talking about that probably over the shorts and the things I missed for this retro news. So, with my mercenary news underway, what are my overall thoughts of gameplay? It looked great. I'm forgetting the voice actor who's going to be playing Logan this time around. I thought it would be a bunch of regulars I would have known, but Liam something, I forgot his name. Cast time GB down below for his previous work, so my bad in advance. He looked good. He looked very genuine and earnest with the role that he got. They showed a lot of behind the scenes of the model work and everything, I guess, to get ahead of the leaks that happened earlier a few years ago. So that's basically understandable. The biggest thing I think everyone's wondering, will he have the blue and yellow suit? That is a big hard yes, and a very double confirmed if anything else throughout the gameplay. Another couple of characters that got confirmed in the gameplay and most of the cinematics so far is that, yes, there is going to be Omega Red, one of his other older rivals in the comics, long story shorts there. And I guess the closest thing to his his side of the Marvel Universe is equivalent of Black Cat missions. Mystique, yes, Raven herself is absolutely probably going to be a little bit of romance, a little bit of this, a little bit of probably stealth options as anything else. She looks more combative, which is actually pretty awesome, and probably in character what she does in the comics. Long story short, there. I don't know who's voice acting her because again, this was mainly an announcement of just that the game is nearly done, and they just wanted to talk more about how visceral most of the combat is. Aside from work and a broken voice, the combat looked really good so far. Cinematics of the most of the fights are going to be very much in the Logan movie category of kind of violence you can be looking into. This could potentially be a Insomniac's first M rating in a while. I don't remember too much of their entire publication history if they had any M-rated games, so I'll leave that in the wiki down below for the company history. Outside of that, this is really cool. I hope there's more cosmetics, more costumes down the road for this Logan. I've had a handful of Marvel Legends figures. I could probably put actual editorial to see what they could do after the fact. As far as DLC goes, I would be interested to see. No, not Deadpool. That would be pretty much an easy pull, personally speaking. I actually want to see people in Logan's actual family, in the comics, like maybe Lore or maybe Dawkins would be pretty interesting, unless they want to save him for sequels. Again, balls in their court there for Insomniac. Above all else, I'm very happy that the game is finally announced. I'm very happy that the game has a release window, and more importantly, I'm happy to finally see gameplay, let alone cinematics in general. So Spittles aside, I'm going to probably need claws, or I'm probably have to finally get around to making a real Nerf equivalent of Logan. Claws and all, so look forward to me doing that in, I guess, New York Comic Con 2026. And future announcements aside, this is yet another year of me not going to New York Comic Con next month, mainly because of life obligations, that wedding I mentioned earlier this year. And I might be biting it again because there's probably going to be more footage coming out later down the road, hopefully next week, for Critical Role content when it comes to Mighty Nine and Fox Market, their premiere seasons. Speaking of which, go to the Shorts playlist to see my overall thoughts of TV so far and my overall thoughts of things I missed with Campaign Force premiere trailer. Now that I'm here back in semi-vlog form, it is a great trailer. Holy shit, Brendan Mulligan's going to probably go for the throat. Or not, we'll see, if anything else. Obvious Logan merch here to sub to the channel, hit the notification bell down below. And until probably I do with things I missed, if anything I might have noticed, casting wise, that might have also been in the leagues. I'll probably talk about the history of the leagues as time goes on before the game comes out in fall of next year. So that all being said, I'm Richard Giver for you saying, so Liam might be the best it is what he can do. And if it's anything like the last guys that played Logan, I think he's like huge tall. Like, can we just have a 5'1" like Canon Logan and a Canadian too, please? I know my Deadpool showing it shows, right?